It is not only Ukraine that has lost territory in the Russia-Ukraine war. Japan is also in the same boat. We are talking about the Kuril Islands, a disputed territory between Russia and Japan. Believe it or not, Moscow and Tokyo were very close to resolving their boundary disputes before the Russia-Ukraine war. And now, not only has Russia suspended all negotiations with Japan, but it has also started militarizing the Kuril region. Hi and welcome, you're watching Outright. We tell you the right side of the story. Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon for such outright videos. Russia this week said it has deployed its Bastion coastal defense missile system on the Kuril Islands. This came a day after Japanese PM Kishida met with the Ukrainian president. Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said the step was taken after USA's provocation and its ongoing efforts to contain China and Russia. Shoigu said the United States is significantly increasing its military presence in the Asia-Pacific region, strengthening its political and military links with its allies, continuing to create a new American security architecture in this region. Russia is also modernizing its military in its Far East region. Russia's armed forces in the east of the country have received around 400 new items of modern military equipment over the past year, including Su-57 jets and anti-aircraft missile systems. Now, watching this whole scene unfolding is a very painful thing for me because I know when Shinzo Abe was Japan's prime minister, Moscow and Tokyo were going well with each other and they were already having fruitful discussions. For those who don't know, Soviet forces had seized the southern islands of Kuril Island chain at the end of World War II. The issue has prevented Moscow and Tokyo from ever signing a peace treaty. And Shinzo Abe always wanted to change it. At every summit, he would make moves to establish personal ties with the Russian strongmen. For the first time, a Japanese leader had taken the reins in his hands by pushing the US away. To bridge all the differences, Shinzo Abe even revamped Japan's Russia policy. In 2016, Abe even announced to provide Russia with economic assistance worth $3 billion. In fact, India was believed to have taken steps to build a new trilateral between Moscow, New Delhi and Tokyo. And Shinzo Abe's friendly overtures to Russia finally paid off. Putin agreed to have peace negotiations over the Kuril Islands, which was, by the way, against the Russian constitution.
Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe and Russian President Vladimir Putin met in Moscow to discuss bilateral economic cooperation and security issues. Putin said a solution with Japan had to be found to allow the two countries to conclude a World War II peace treaty, which could reflect the interests of both the countries. Russia and Japan have not signed an official peace treaty after World War II due to a dispute over a number of Pacific islands, which are off the northeast coast of Japan.
Для переговоров обсудили вопросы, касающиеся мирного договора. Считаем важным терпеливо продолжать поиск решения, которое отвечало бы стратегическим интересам и России, и Японии, и было бы принято народами обеих стран.
The clip you just watched is from 2017. And one important thing here is that Abe always faced resistance from the US. Obama administration was not at all pleased with Abe's rapprochement with Putin. 5 years down the line, a lot has changed. Abe is no longer with us. Kishida is the current prime minister, a very close ally of the US, who has spared no efforts to undo years of peace efforts made by Shinzo Abe. Kishida last year imposed sanctions on Russia in the aftermath of Russia-Ukraine war. Japan literally went back to square one. It again started taking a hardline approach to the boundary issue, and then everything changed. Russia ended all peace talks with Japan. Its top leader, Medvedev, declared that Russia and Japan will never be able to reach a consensus regarding the Kuril Island dispute. And now, Russia has started militarizing the islands. Kishida, with the blessings of US, has ruined the prospects of having peace with Russia. Personally, I feel this is one of the biggest fallouts of the Russia-Ukraine war. and the world is not speaking about it.